That's right, my friend. Listen, you and I, we had some fun in the kitchen, so we got to rope my man G in
Thank
here
you.
as
I have
well.
been feeling like a bit of a third wheel in the
I
kitchen.
know you're not a third wheel. You are now my one and only. So listen,
I'm your work husband or wife again.
You
Okay,
are.
I'll
Today
take either.
you'll
I'll
be
take
my
either.
work wife / husband. It's Burger Monday. Okay, so we've been making all kinds of sorts of burgers. We had an onion wrapped burger earlier on. We made a taco burger for you as well. And right now, listen, who says that you can't have a burger for breakfast either? So that is what we're doing right now. We are making a delicious breakfast burger. So we got some flapjacks.
Okay.
Or like, is it the Americans who call them pancakes?
Pancakes. Yeah,
pancakes.
They are flapjacks in South Africa. Don't embarrass yourself.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, but you can swap them out for like a brioche bun or anything like that.
Okay, for sure.
And then of course breakfast, you can do whatever sides you want, some avos or whatever the case may be. We're going to keep it simple. So, with regards to our patties, we have some chicken here that we've taken out.
I've been trying to discern. I'm like, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Look, okay.
Essentially, you can go with whatever meat you want. So we've literally just taken out of the casing, put some black pepper on there, some chili flakes. As well,
clever.
you know, just to get that spice in the morning, which is nice. And here we go. So pork bangers would be lekker as well. Okay.
And I think people often forget, when you've got a really well-made sausage, they've gone to the trouble of combining the right kind of fats. I'm going to swap sides with you.
Go for it, my friend.
Take control. They've gone to the trouble to combine the right kind of flavors, get the beautiful kind of the herbs and that content, that balance of fat and meat together.
Exactly.
And in a good patty, that's essential. You need the fats that are going to render, that are going to flavor it, that are going to kind of caramelize, give you that crisp on the outside. So I don't even have a cloth to offer you, man.
No, it's all good, man. That's why we have these.
Yeah, and the bottom line is you can't have red meat all the time. I know, yes, there are diets that kind of advocate for that, but financially, maybe you can't do that all the time. But this is a great way of making a little go a long way.
Absolutely, my friend. And I mean, we are just serving up some incredible ideas on how you can just shake up your normal burger. Because, I mean, if you think about making a dinner or making a breakfast, you know, something different. It's always nice to have something fresh.
I make the same 5 things every week. My poor wife, and I cook. Like, I enjoy cooking, but I realize I've got a rather limited repertoire. So maybe it's time to expand a little bit.
Dude, absolutely. But I must say that taco burger we made earlier.
Ooh, the one I didn't taste. The one I didn't get to share.
The one you didn't get to taste. It's a winner. It's on my menu for this week. That is for sure. So we're going to just fry these off. Hopefully we're going to get it done in time. But I mean, of course, when you're dealing with pork or chicken like that, you want to make sure it is cooked, you know.
And I know, look, we don't have to be quite as scared as we were back in the day when you and I were growing up. I think we all have the fear of God put on us, especially when it comes to chicken. It is, I think, always important to err on the side of safety, but we get such good quality meats, that cold chain process.
Absolutely.
Everything has stepped up dramatically. So you can be, there is a lot more latitude now. But I think when you're dealing with something like this, you almost need the fats to render. So it has to cook through for me. I'm not, even with the red meats now and a proper burger, I hate to say it, dude, but I'm not like super rare anymore because I want those flavors. I want the fats to fully absorb and render into the flavor of the meat. Just looking at this, the burger is like a gift to us.
Look, it is a gift.
Because you can take it any direction.
Absolutely. And look, now we are just busy. We are going to be putting it together for you in just a bit. But we've got some onions that we've caramelized. We've got some mayo, some shallots. Yes. And we've got some, whatever you fancy, some tomato sauce. We have some...
A little bit of sriracha, maybe something a bit smoky.
Mix or sriracha. Then, of course, your cheese. And we made the good old breakfast favorite, some scrambled eggs. We've got a little lovely herbs in there as well. And then you're just going to assemble this burger with the ingredients. It really is that easy because then you get a good mix of protein, everything else, and good fats.
Some nice energy, and also
go into the day.
An enjoyment factor as well. I know it's going to be quite interesting, like to start your day with something like this, especially with your little ones. And we do a big cook-up over the weekend so that my kids can be involved in the cook-up. But it also, I've realized, is a great way of expanding their menu repertoire.
That's it.
If they've had a hand in designing that menu for that meal, or they've had a hand in, so I'll take them around, they'll buy the stuff so that starts literally in the shop, so that by the time we're cooking it and by the time we're eating it, it's theirs and they are involved. But if I take them something that I've made with hours of love and care and I think it's amazing, they're like, no thanks.
The disappointment will be yours.
The 2-minute noodle kind. Thank you, Dad. So yeah, you've got to kind of approach it differently with kids, and I think this is a great mindset to have when you're cooking for the little ones.
I think so too, my friend. Okay, so we're going to finish that off and then we're going to assemble it and we're going to bring you back into the kitchen. We're going to take a quick break. We'll see you now.
And we shall taste.